Hello folks, this is the Blackjack Weasel, and today is Bleach 652. I forgot to do it last week, so now I'll just do it right now. Alright, it starts off with this girl named who's about to activate Shinkin Haku Ken. Well, she drawed out this holy sword and get ready to attack against the bird. And the bird says, what is that sword? And I'm reading some manga, panda.com, and they edited it to make it more looking. Alright. And then the bird says, that's quite the tacky shiny sword you have there. And there's an exclamation point near her. And he says, sign so brightly one cannot even see the blade. And the bird says, what an eyesore. And the girl says, is that so? I'm glad. And he's got a question mark here. And the girl says, this sword reflects the ability of God it is facing off against. If it is reflecting the light from your eyes, that means it is diffusing the light that you are emanating. And the bird says, I do not understand what you are implying, although it does not displease me to refer to as God. And something's about to happen, and she jumps up and gets ready to slice him, the bird. And also the name of the chapter is called The Theater, Suicide Scene 6. And she said, I cannot possibly accept such an important item as this. Oh, there's a flashback. She said, this is something that will not respond except to those of the Issa house. No misfortune will befall you for having it. Besides those, are you the only one? Are you the only one? You're the only one I can trust. Fuck. And the guy says, so please, I implore you. And this girl eavesdropping. The guy said, the first thing I noticed were the hairpins. He says, you know that guy I hear? He's a squad captain in Goten 13. And he's come to pay a visit to the academy headmaster. And the narrator says that upon hearing that, I turned and watched his back from afar. The girl says, he was always cloaked in the ostentatious women's kimono, but because it was such a common pattern that one could find just about anywhere, the only sentiment felt towards was mother had a kimono quite similar to his. And she said, but those hairpins, they were just like my mother's. And the scene changes towards somebody says, ooh, you're in squad 1. That's amazing. And somebody else says, yeah, I'm in squad 5. Isn't Vice Captain Agent like totally dreamy? So some girls are talking. She says, I hear the captain over there is a bit eccentric though, long hair and all. Is it not just a matter of personal taste though? Ha 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 ha. And she said, huh? Squad 8? And somebody else said, Ed, they go to 13? And somebody else said, that's impressive. You're such a young squad member. Nana Tron really is something special. Immediately after my mother passed away, I was taken in by an elderly couple. The girl said, this calls for a celebration. And the girl says, they were a relative of the Asa family, but I had never met them until then. And the elderly couple said, she says, even so, they treated me as if I was their own daughter. And the girl with the glasses, the girl with the glasses says, upon entering Shiryu Academy, I couldn't make the Ashiwashi, what the hell, Asa Uchi that was provided to become my own. However, my talents in Kyudo were recognized, and I was able to take the squad entrance exam fairly quickly. And the girl says, I was without a Zanpaku too. And thus poured my assignments preferences in my application. I thought, however, I could make it with the Kato corpse. And she said, somehow I was assigned to Squad 8. And there's a guy says, hello, I'm the captain here, Raku Sentry. Yeah, that's the guy's name. And the girl said, it's that person, the hairpins. And the guy said, I'm very cordial to young women. There's no need to fret. And he said, I'm rather indifferent about the guys, though. And the girl said, however, when I saw you after I joined Squad 8, you had changed your however and removed your hairpins. It was then I was certain, yes, this is the one. This is the person whom my mother entrusted something precious to. It was him. And the scene changes back, and the bird says, do you plan to cut me down with that sword? And the girl says, so be it. I'll just see you try. There exists no such sort of anyway that can. She's lunging, and the bird and slices the bird. There's a big ass flash. And turns out that the girl, she slashed him, but the bird says, nah. It was parried. It was parried. It was parried. And she says, I thought I caught him off guard. And the bird said, I thought you had a rather peculiar sword, but not that I inspected closely. It doesn't even have a blade. He starts laughing, ah ha ha. It's a daring gambit indeed, for you to come slashing forward with a sword such as this. And the girl says, no, the bird says, I never imagined that you would actually be able to cut me. Either way, this is the end for you. And the bird says, this will be the very last thing you see. You wasted your opportunity to kill me. And the girl is surprised as hell. And the bird says, for I will never again let my guard down as a commissionary god. And the scene changes. And the girl said, I always blame myself. And that's an execution. And somebody else says, yeah, the Central 46 appears to have made their rulings on the charges related into the loss of the Secretary. The execution was held yesterday. And the blonde-haired guy says, maybe I should have kept it to myself. And the other guy said, I'd rather much hear it sooner rather than later. And it changes. Sentry says, thank you. And the girl says, it's all my fault. Why is it that all those around me keep me trusting their most precious belongings to me and pass away? It's a heavy burden and one most difficult to bear. Now you try. Forgive me for taking charge of the sword once again. And now, Utron, I beg you to take this weight off my shoulders. Please allow me to protect you. And now Utron is awaiting her defeat. And Nani says, let's go, Nani-chan. And she appears. And that's the end of that.